Hi, everybody. I'm James, and welcome back to Storytime with James. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. And if you would, bless this Cash App. Bless my Cash App so I can get more acrylic paint, masking tape, and paintbrushes. It's just that simple. You can donate $1 or two, whatever. You know, it's for my art. You can view my art at maskingtapetreasures.com. Hold on one second. Okay. You can view my art at maskingtapetreasures.com. All right. This story is called Patrick and Me. Yes. Patrick was a good friend of mine. I was like 6 or 7, and Patrick was like maybe 8 or 9. Far as I can remember, he was my first buddy. He would make go-karts, go-karts out of shopping carts. Well, with his older brother's help, his older brother Thomas, with his help. Thomas used to tear the tops off the grocery carts, tear the tops off and leave the bottom with the wheels on it. We would have so much fun pushing each other in those carts. We would push each other everywhere. Then Thomas helped us build the tree house, a nice tree house. And it was pretty sturdy. We used to play in that tree house all the time. We used to really play in there and stuff like that until some older kids got in there and they tore it down real quick. They tore it down. So that was it. I remember Thomas took me and Patrick to play our first video games, And it was at a store down the street from us, but there was a game in there, and the game was Space Invaders. Yeah. Y'all remember that? Space Invaders. It was one of the first actual video games that came out. I think it cost about a quarter, but it was worth it to me. It was worth it. Okay. Look, Patrick couldn't run that far, because, well, he was a little heavy. He was a little heavy for his age, but it was okay. One day, my cousins came down to Chicago from the South, came from the South, to stay with us. And my cousin was older, like 11, 12 years old or something. Anyway, one day me and Patrick went to the playground to play, So we got on the swings and we were swinging, having a good time. Suddenly my cousin came. He showed up. And he told me, get off the swing. Well, my cousin was like a bully, so I just got off. I got off, Then he got on the swing and then started swinging. Then he looked over and he turned his attention to Patrick. And, he said, you too. Yes. So Patrick, didn't pay attention to him. He didn't pay attention to him. Then my cousin pointed his finger in Patrick's face. He said, I told you to get up. Then suddenly, Patrick grabbed his finger, bent it, and then punched him in the face and knocked him down. And then, with his dress shoes on, Patrick began to tap dance on his head, you know. And I looked at Patrick. I said, "Stop, man, stop!" And Patrick stopped, you know. Then Patrick said, "Let's go, man, let's go." So we left. So that was crazy, though. That was crazy. He tap dance on my cousin's head, you know. My cousin was bruised up all in the face and everything. And I don't know. So then as we left, we was walking home. Patrick told me to that look, sometimes you have to stand up for yourself. And that stuck with me. Those words stuck with me. Sometimes you have to stand up for yourself. That stuck in my head, you know. Because I didn't have a big brother to do that with me, to tell me you got to stand up for yourself or to fight or something like that. I didn't have a big brother, so I really appreciated those little words that he told me, you know. Well, I was like 9 years old when Patrick's family decided that they were moving away. They was moving far away. So I couldn't see Patrick anymore, you know. And I was distraught about it. Well, I stayed in my room, stayed in the house for maybe a few days, you know. Just because I used to play with Patrick every day, every single day. I'd go to school and get out and then go straight to Patrick's house. And Patrick knew my parents, and my parents knew Patrick, you know. And Patrick was really a real nice kid, you know. So I don't know. Well, he moved away, and I never heard from him again, you know. So, well, anyway, a year later, we moved away. Yes, we moved to a different neighborhood, you know. And it was different. It was kind of different. It was a different area. Well, it was in the hood. Yes. Yep. It seems like they had different lingo over there and a different attitude, you know. I was going to the store. One day I was going to the store over there, you know, going to the store with my little sister. And a group of kids start following us, talking slang and stuff, you know. It didn't bother us because we didn't understand nothing that they were saying. So, you know. So we made it all the way back to the front of my house. And one of them cut me off. He cut me off and pointed his finger in my face. He said, "Boy, you hear me talking to you?" Then suddenly I grabbed his finger and I punched him in the face. And they all jumped me. But they jumped me. They all jumped in on me. But I was throwing them hands. I was throwing hands, you know. And I didn't have a scratch on me afterwards. So apparently I did okay, you know. They jumped me, but I was left without any scars on me. I was thrown down, you know. Well, it was kind of traumatic for my little sister, you know. But it was a great accomplishment for me, you know. Yep, I had become part of the Valley Boys. Yes. Man, it's crazy. You know, growing up, you go through a different phases, you know, because at first everything was peachy king. Everything was beautiful. It was we played dodgeball and running in the streets. It was a group of us and everybody kind of got along, you know. It was one or two out the group that would start something, but after they got beat up or something, they would calm down and everything would be restored to the way it was, and then you got to go to another neighborhood and then get jumped, like that. But it's a part of growing up as far as the boy is concerned, so it I don't regret none of it, I just take all of it in as a learning lesson, it's a learning lesson. Like when somebody point their finger like that in your face, what are you to do? If somebody poking you in the forehead, what are you to do? But that tactic, grabbing his finger, bending it, bam, and then punching with the other hand, it worked out perfect, Well, I got jumped, but it was like seven of them, so. But with me coming out without a scratch on me or nothing was great. For my first time fighting for myself, standing up for myself. All right. Thank you, Patrick, And RIP to my cousin, He actually became a good friend of mine when we got a little older. But he was a bully when we were kids, But I never found out where Patrick is. So Patrick, if you're looking at this, shoot me something in the comments, and your older brother Thomas and stuff like that. Shoot me a comment in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. But Patrick was a good friend of mine, my first buddy. All right. Okay, you guys. I got the cranberry juice. I'm sorry. I'm off the water kit.
Uh-oh.
I've been drinking water for 4 days. Oh, I got to take my grape seeds. Grapeseed extract. I forgot to take them today. I don't know. It's been so busy, And I just got the salsitas again. I'm gonna eat the salsitas with this salsitas with this onion dip. These are spicy. It really complements this dip because you got a spicy taste with the onion dip.
Hey man, let me get a little bit of that. Give me some, man. Give me a little bit, man. Just a little, man. Just a little, man.
All right, you guys.
Goodness gracious. Give me some of that dip.
Make sure you...
Oh, give me some dip now. Give me some dip. I got a couple of chips left. Oh. Thanks, bro.
All right, you guys. Man. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. And hit that bell notification. Hit that bell notification so that you know every time I drop another video. And share, share, share. Share my videos with your family. Share my videos with your friends. Share them with your loved ones. And even share them with your enemies. All right. Peace. Adios. Salamat. Chair dance.